Good morning, students. Today we are going to read Salah, the prayer, in the topic of pillars of Islam in the subject of Islamiyat. And in this topic, we have made some question for you people so that it is clear for you what kind of the question from this topic may come in the Cambridge exams. And the question for today is, explain why Muslims believe that personal prayer, dua, is important. So concentrate yourself. We are going to read some things due to which the personal dua, the personal prayer is necessary. So we are going to start now. Personal prayer or invocation or supplication dua carries immense importance for Muslims. Dua is the focal point of all acts of the worship. Because the Holy Prophet ﷺ himself told his followers, dua is the worship. So when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is saying that dua is worship, so we must ask from the God for anything which we want. This means personal prayer is intimately linked with the worship rituals. It is a medium of establishing link between a believer and his creator Lord, because whatever a person needs, whatever a person feel, he actually expresses his emotions before Allah. It is an expression of humbleness and utter submission of a servant before the Lord of the worlds, because whenever a person expands his hands and asks from Allah, he actually admits that Allah is the Lord of the worlds. It teaches Muslims to beg before God alone, as He has all powers to grant their supplications. The Quran in this regard says, and your Lord says, call on me, I'll answer your prayers. So when God himself is saying that and your Lord says, call on me. So when God himself is saying that, call on me, I'll answer your prayers. So it is our duty then to call on God and ask for anything which we want and which we need. According to Muslim belief, God has unlimited bounties and unfathomable generosity. It is their duty to depend on Him and invoke His mercy, because God declares in the Quran, and He, God, gives you of all that you ask for. So this is the saying according to which personal prayer is very, very important. So personal prayer strengthens the belief in Tawheed or absolute oneness of God, as it trains Muslims to bow before Him and not to beg before humans or idols. Once a Muslim's prayer is granted, he tends to express gratitude to God in times of the comfort. So this is the next thing, when we ask from Allah and when He grants those things, so we must express gratitude to God. A hadith of the Prophet ﷺ sums up this process in these words. Ye utar do bag. Whoever wants God to answer his prayers during difficult times should supplicate to Him more and more in times of the ease. Thus, in conclusion, personal prayer strengthens the bond between God and His servants. So this was the importance of the personal prayer, and this is actually a link of personal prayer and regular prayer. So because God himself says, call on me, I'll answer your questions.